Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something serious, the emerging controversy between Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour. Reports say Millie filed a harassment and bullying claim against David ahead of the final season of Stranger Things. What's really happening? Let's dive in. First, some quick context. Millie Bobby Brown rose to fame as 11 on Stranger Things. David Harbour plays Jim Hopper, her adoptive father figure on the show. Over the years, their on-screen father-daughter relationship has been a key emotional anchor of the series. Now the show is entering its final season, which makes any behind-the-scenes drama all the more visible.
There are no formal charges. The police are not involved. It was an internal complaint, but there are rumors that there are dozens and dozens of specific allegations inside this report. Also, this internal report was filed ahead of filming the final season of Stranger Things when Millie Bobby Brown was about 19 or 20 years old, which means that a lot of the harassing and bullying had to happen in previous seasons before that, when Millie Bobby Brown was likely a minor or at best a very young girl.
According to Millie Bobby Brown, David Harbour was bullying and harassing her on the set of Stranger Things, which caused them to do an internal investigation into this whole accusation before Stranger Things 5 even started filming. Now, these allegations do not say that there was any sexual misconduct, so don't get it twisted there, thank God. Given, his issues with women and that, we so far do not know the outcome of the investigation, not even sure if that's going to be made public, so we don't know what they turned up about this. Obviously, he wasn't fired because he's going to be in the next season of Stranger Things, or the last season, thank God, apparently. All of this cast and crew is falling apart in the last couple of years.
According to multiple outlets, Millie is reported to have filed a harassment/bullying complaint against David before filming the final season. The alleged complaint reportedly contained pages and pages of accusations. An internal investigation by the production or the studio is said to have gone on for months. Notably, neither David, Millie, nor the streaming service, Netflix, have publicly accepted or denied the full details. So it's important to stress, these are allegations and reports, not confirmed details. What have the public responses been? At the premiere of Season 5, Millie said her relationship with David means so much. We play father and daughter, and reference the special friendships on set. The show's co-creator, Ross Duffer, responded to the allegations. Nothing matters more than just having a set where everyone feels safe and happy. Executive producer/director, Sean Levy, noted there's so much noise around the stories and emphasized the cast and crew are treated like family. What we don't have, any direct statement from David Harbour addressing these particular allegations. That absence is part of the story. So, what are the implications if these reports are accurate or even partially accurate? Workplace culture. TV and film sets are high-stress environments. Allegations of bullying or harassment are serious and can reshape how productions operate. Power dynamics. David is older, more established. Millie grew up on the show. If there was an issue, it raises questions of mentorship, boundaries, and evolving relationships. Public image. For fans and the industry, this kind of story can affect how people view both the show and the individuals involved. Transparency and accountability. The fact that the investigation is reported but not publicly detailed leaves many unanswered questions. What exactly were the accusations? What was the outcome? How was the set dynamic affected?
That Millie Bobby Brown had to have a personal representative, or chose to have a personal representative with her while they were filming the entire last season, and it is believed that that was to be a buffer against this behavior. I kept thinking too about the woman who jumped out of his apartment and how there just really isn't a whole lot of information about that case, and I thought that that was so wild and devastating, and you'd think that people would have looked into it.
Some viewers will ask, if everything is fine, why is there a formal complaint? Others will say, maybe it was a misunderstanding or blown up by media. Either way, the lack of clarity fuels speculation. Here's my take. My guess is this was something that happened behind the scenes, was dealt with internally, and both parties are now focused on finishing the show professionally. The red carpet hugs and public smiles suggest they're trying to present unity. But for fans, it still raises important points about how young actors are treated, how big productions handle complaints, and how power plays out in Hollywood. What to keep an eye on? Will Netflix or the producers release any official findings or statement? Will either Millie or David speak more openly about what happened? How will this affect the cast's future collaborations or the actors' reputations? And finally, will fans interpret Season 5 differently in light of these reports? Thanks for watching. What do you think? Do you believe the reports, or do you think this is blown out of proportion? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more entertainment industry breakdowns. I'll see you next time.